What I love most about Grace Church is the culture of acceptance that's here at the church.
Which has just been fantastic. We have been very active members since 2006 and have loved every minute of it.
Grace, to me, is like coming home. It's profound.
So I think the one thing above everything is the people.
Grace was like a magnet for both my wife and me.
It really is a culture. I think it's visible within our clergy, our parishioners, the programs and services that we offer. And it's a really beautiful thing to see and to be a part of.
It's my privilege today to speak to you about Transforming Grace, which is our capital campaign for the renewal of our space at Grace, as well as the expansion and the growth for necessary space in our new building next to the cathedral. This is really nothing new for Grace Church Cathedral. If you know our history, we're always about what's next and moving towards what God is calling us to do.
60-odd people in 1846 decided to build a church that seated 600 people. That was a leap of faith. We now have over 2,000 parishioners, and we're busting at the seams. So Transforming Grace is not as much of a leap of faith as our forefathers took in the 1840s.
Transforming Grace campaign is a joy for me as well. There is not a ministry, there's not a person at Grace that won't benefit from this campaign.
So what I'm telling people about the campaign is a simple message. If you asked people who are going to church all across America that if they could raise $10 million and by doing so they would have a vibrant, growing, and thriving church, they would say, where do I sign up? Let's give to that. We don't have to do that. We already have the opportunity. We already have the place. We already have that vibrant, living, growing congregation. All we have to do is help accommodate it, better serve it, and then allow us as a community to better serve the community around us.
And now it's time to actually make a major investment in some of the other non-cathedral structures. And we're happy to pledge to bring that to fruition.
I'm really excited about this Transforming Grace campaign because I just believe it's going to give us so much more space that we need. Grace, unlike many other churches, is growing and we're running out of space.
We feel like this campaign will be a great use of resources so that the church can use the space that we have more efficiently and just make room for all these great people that are coming to our church.
Members of the vestry at Grace were asked to pledge, and I think that that was something that all of us felt not just obliged to do, but even privileged.
So Catherine and I support the Transforming Grace campaign because we believe in the mission of Grace Church. We believe in the growth and the health and the vibrancy of Grace Church.
I'm most excited about the Transforming Grace campaign because it's going to give a larger space for our community. A lot of times churches have trouble getting people in the door. That's not a problem here at Grace Church.
We're happy to support the Transforming Grace campaign because we believe it's going to provide a wonderful space for our church and its community. So we have done that. We want to continue to support the campaign as best we can. And the best part about having a church of this size is it provides a lot of opportunities for people to help. Even if it's a little bit, every little bit helps.
This is a campaign not for a few, but for everyone in the parish. There is no gift too small to give to this endeavor.
From day one, this place has been about two things: worship and service. Transforming Grace will allow us to do both in a more intentional way, in a better way, to serve the life of the wider community. So, you know me, I can't just talk about it, I've got to write a poem about it. So let me just give you these words, what transforming grace means to me. The time has come to pray again, to name the gift of grace, and then, so much to love, to share and know, a future lived with roots to grow. The life of saints now called to pen another chapter, another blend of worship, service left undone, to love and give for those who come. And now called to pay the price, to live God's call to sacrifice. For good and God and in our day, to make our mark, and not just say, but work and name the cause we serve, to build and shape where all deserve the love of God given in this place. Transform us, Lord, this home called grace.